Hi folks, and welcome to our coverage of Panther baseball here on Paola Sports Live. And our coverage of Panther baseball this season has been presented to you by Go Brawley Internet. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. Go Brawley Internet, it just works, and Mother Nature certainly has not been working well with us so far today. We have already had a delay. We've had a lot of issues leading up to right now, but thankfully we are on air and being able to stream the big rivalry game here between Paola Panthers and Spring Hill Broncos. And Jasper Logan is going to take the reins on the mound today. He pitched recently against Tonganoxie, a beautiful outing from him. He's back on the bump here today, taking on Spring Hill. And he's got number 3 here. That'll be Ryan Paul. That's going to hit him there, so runners are on the corners with nobody out. Now it'll be Jordan Miller. Miller is in 13 plate appearances, batting 167 with a .231 on base percentage. Only 2 hits. He scored twice, he's struck out 3 times, and walked once. All that in 13 plate appearances this season. He'll take high and outside for ball 1. As the runner on third, that is Lovett, Seth Lovett, number 19. He's the courtesy runner after the hit by pitch, and then on first is Ryan Paul after he was also hit. Jasper, his last outing against Tongi, went 4.2 innings, 7 hits, 8 runs, 5 of them earned, 4 walks and 3 strikeouts. He's got a 2-1 count to Miller here, Jordan Miller. He'll go back to third and thought about going back to first. Stepped off the rubber at least 5 times in this inning. 2-1 is outside, 3-1. It looked like he tried to get Roman Barnes in a nice position to pick off the runner at first if he was off the base path a little bit there. Both runners getting a decent lead off. More Paul on first. 3-1 is inside and foul at the fence. Count is at 2-2, excuse me. And on deck it'll be Benny Reagan. 3-2, runner goes to second. That's chipped into right field in foul territory. It'll go foul. Near the fence is Coslow. He made an out last inning, ending out in the bottom of the second, or top of the second. There's a long pop fly. He had to track quite a long ways away for it, but that was after the initial delay. Runner goes again for second. That's popped into center field. Meinig's going to have to track for that one and can't dive down and get it. Lovett scores. Here comes Paul to score. Runner's being sent to third. It's not in time and gets away from him. And Spring Hill has tacked on 2. And it's a 3-2 ball game. After a triple from Jordan Miller. Benny Reagan up, takes high and outside for ball 1, and Reagan in 52 plate appearances, batting .231 with a .404 on base percentage. That one shot in the infield at shortstop. Troutman's under it, and he'll make the first out of the inning for the Panthers. And now up will be Hagen Whitcraft, the 9-hole hitter for this Broncos squad. He'll take low and outside for ball one. He struck out his first time up. Batting .314 at .385 on base percentage. He'll take top outside corner for strike one. Count to an even 1-1 here. Swung on and missed there for strike two. Blew it right by him there. Reagans has 9 hits. He's scored 11 runs and driven in 8. 2 doubles. He's struck out 7 times. Make it 8 there as Logan will make him strike out for the second time today. And there's out number 2 for the Broncos. And now Spring Hill will go back to the top. Or excuse me. Yeah, they will go back to the top of the order. It's Holden Miller. That one way outside for ball one. Nice job by Barnes to dive on that one. Holden Miller's reached base both times. He's walked and was hit by a pitch. Fouls this one to the third base side. Count goes to 1-1. And Holden's really one of the leaders on this team here. 52 plate appearances, batting .316, a .490 on base percentage. That one popped into shallow second. Curley makes the play for the third out, and that'll do it for the top of the fourth. Broncos tag on 2. Panthers up to bat. When we come back, you're watching Panther Baseball on Paola Sports Live.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Panther fans can find us at 310 North Hospital Drive in Paola or 913-294-3713. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Looking for a taste of home-cooked goodness and a welcoming hometown atmosphere? Look no further than Circle C Cafe in Paola. Indulge in mouth-watering breakfast that'll jumpstart your day, or savor the hearty lunches with farm-fresh ingredients that'll make your taste buds dance. Circle C Cafe, where delicious food and friendly faces come together. Stop in and see them at 1305 Baptiste in Paola. Circle C Cafe, hometown flavors, hometown pride. Find them at facebook.com/Circle C Cafe.
Hi folks, and welcome back to Panther Baseball here on Paola Sports Live. We go to the top of the fourth. As I have it not correct on my end, I do apologize. As I thought I had it correct, I must have pressed the wrong button there on the production side of things, but we're in the bottom of the fourth here, and now a new pitcher in for Spring Hill. They originally saw for the first 3 innings it was Holden Lowe on the mound, and now it's going to be Keaton Neal. And Keaton Neal, one of the best pitchers on their squad. Neal has a 0-0 record, a 70.78 ERA, and 18 innings pitched as a whip of .889. Carter Kalk will step to the plate and take strike one. And another strike nailed in for Calc, who's batting .308 and 13 at-bats this season. He got some time against Iola to bat, and he certainly did his job well. Tonganoxie as well. He got a couple at-bats in. Certainly done his job well. 4 hits, 2 runs, 3 RBIs. He's walked only once, struck out 6 times. He's got a 0-2 count. That one nailed high and outside. Count to 1-2, the pitcher's count from Keaton Neal. Neal, this is his 5th appearance. He struck out 28 and walked 7. Make it 29 as Calc is ringed up for called 3rd strike and the first down of the inning, or the bottom half of the inning for the Panthers. Comes from Carter Calc, and now it'll be Roman Barnes to step up. Grounded out his last time up. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Barnes has starting to become more the everyday catcher as Logan's become one of the set-in pitchers. Batting .231 and 39 at-bats, 9 hits. He's driven in 9 runs, 2 doubles, 10 walks, and 8 strikeouts. He's wiped a base as well this season. The 0-2 just low for a ball. Count to 1-2 now. The 1-2. In there for strike 3. Just nailed the outside part of the zone. And back-to-back strikeouts now from Keaton Neal for his 2nd out. Now it'll be David Mercer. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Mercer was hit by the pitch his first time up. Fouls this one at the fence for strike 2. So count to 0-2. Paola in the white jerseys, Spring Hill in the lavender and lavender and royal purple pinstripe. Another 0-2 count as Mercer fouls the 3rd pitch at the fence. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. It's a drop 3rd strike. The throw on to first is in time. And 3 up, 3 down for the Broncos in the 4th. We head to the 5th. Panthers still down 2-3. Panther baseball comes back here in just a minute on Paola Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Back here, we begin the 5th inning. It's Kevin Mead to lead off for the Broncos. Takes ball 1 from Jasper Logan. That one swung on a miss there for strike 1. Count even at 1-1 there. And Mead batting .297. In 43 plate appearances, that's going to drop into left field for a hit. And Kevin Mead's got a leadoff single for the Broncos. start the 5th inning. Now Keaton Neal, he just recently mowed down the side in order. He now steps in, takes first pitch outside for ball 1 at the plate. Also some impressive numbers, 48 plate appearances, batting .462 with a .562 on base percentage. He has 18 hits. Fouls this one back off the mask of Barnes and at the fence. Count even at 1-1. He's only struck out 7 times. He's, of those 18 hits, 7 doubles, 3 triples, and 2 home runs. He's driven in 15 runs and scored 18 times. That one inside, it'll go foul. Count goes to 1-2 to Keaton Miller. So we'll go with the defensive adjustments for Paola. Logan pitching, Roman Barnes behind the plate, Calc on first. And runner goes to second, and Kevin Mead will be in there safely. So runner now, as Mead went to second, he's in there safely. However, Keaton Neal will strike out. And that's the first out in the top half of the 5th. It'll be the cleanup hitter, Holden Lowe. And Holden will drive this one to right. Koslow will make the catch for out number 2. So after the single there from Mead, 2 quick outs by the Panthers. And now it'll be Rami Cockstrom, batting .375 and 37 plate appearances. Has hit the ball 9 times. Takes first pitch, strike 1 from Jasper Logan. He struck out his first time up.
No, I know. I was just saying.
That one hit up the middle. Troutman fields it cleanly. Throw into Calc is bobbled, and umpire will call him safe. And meanwhile, Kevin Mead moves up 90 feet. And we're going to score that as an error. And Seth Lovett will run for Cockstrom on first. Kevin Mead will remain at third with 2 away, and now Coach Brummer will go to the mound for Jasper Logan. I'll repeat those defensive adjustments again. Logan pitching, Roman Barnes behind the plate. Calc on first, Curley on second, Troutman at short, and Hunter Lothan at third. Koslow in right, Meinig in center, and David Mercer in left field. I believe it's just a mound visit. There's no pitching change to be inquired about.
Can I say Mom, I'm a favorite?
So I'll kind of recap how the scores went for both teams. Starting off, I do apologize again for the late start there. So how it started for Paola, Koslow singled into center. Meinig grounded out. Koslow would advance to third. Lothan would walk, and then Jasper Logan would hit a sac fly. And then Troutman was hit by a pitch. Lothan remained at second, and then Jace Curley singled on a fly ball to center to drive in the second run, and that's how the 2 runs have been scored from Paola. Meanwhile, Spring Hill has rallied their way back in. Time called. Logan is almost set to pitch to Ryan Paul. The umpire called time. Here's the first pitch to Paul. It's just high for ball 1. Paul struck out and hit by a pitch. The 1-0. Swung on and fouled back. That's right at me. The fence. I'll bring my cameraman in here, Caden Carbajo. That was a bouncer right at the fence there, right towards my face.
Yes, it was. There were some questionable ones when we were getting set up here that came in the back.
Yeah, a couple jumpers, but nonetheless, still been a hit and play kind of game. Logan will throw back to Calc at first. Speedy Seth Lovett. The 1-1. High and inside. 2-1 the count now to Ryan Paul. Two-one. Swung on and missed. Strike two. Logan. Little trick Paul and swing into that one. Kevin Mead at third. Seth Lovett, the courtesy runner for Krogstrom at first. And that pitch is called strike three, and Jasper Logan leaves two Broncos on the base paths. And the Panthers escape to top the fifth. And they'll have a chance to bat here as we go to the bottom of the fifth. Panthers still trail 2-3 back here in just 60 seconds. Panther baseball coming back here on Paola Sports Live.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
There's the push, and it is a touchdown, Lewis.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit gobrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
We're going to cut the bumper there as we're back here for Panther Baseball and Paola Sports Live. Zooming in on the lovely water tower, the backdrop here at the USD 368 Baseball Softball Complex here is we bring you the bottom of the fifth. It'll be Blake Koslow, Xander Meinig, and Hunter Lothan. And then if anyone gets on, JD Troutman, or Jasper Logan, excuse me, Troutman the 5-hole hitter again, like normal. Koslow swung and missed on the first pitch, and he's taken 2 straight balls, so the count being 2-1. Swings and misses on that one. Count 2-2 even now. To the right fielder who singled, and he was called for an offensive interference earlier in the game. And Keaton Miller is sat down as 4th straight batter for the first out of the bottom of the fifth. Now Xander Meinig will go to work here, and Meinig, a nice split so far on the 3-game homestand of Tongi and Iola. At 11 at-bats, had 3 hits, scored 2 runs, 2 RBIs, 3 walks, struck out 5 times. He's able to swipe a couple bags as well on that homestand. He leads the team in stolen bases. He's 12 of 14 on the base pass. He was caught stealing in one of the 2 games at Iola, but leads the team with 12 stolen bases and is in the top 3 for most hits on the team. He's tied for 3rd with JD Troutman at 13, Hunter Lothan at 16, and then Blake Koslow, the leader of hits, with 17. The 2-1 to Maine. That's flown into shallow right. It'll be the first baseman to make the catch. It's holding low at first. So 2 up, 2 down. for the Broncos, and it'll be Hunter Lothan to step in here with 2 away. First pitch will take strike 1 from Keaton Neal, and if anybody had an impressive split in the road trip, it would be Lothan, as that one's fouled over the first base side for strike 2. Lothan had 2 hits and driven 3 runs and scored 3 times and 11 at-bats on the road between the 3 games they played. The 0-2. It's going to be inside. Hit off the catcher. Count at 1-2 now. Jasper Logan on deck. Takes high, 2-2. Hunter also collected the first home run of the season for him. Panthers have 3 home runs now this season. He pops this to short, and he'll make the catch. Another 3-up, 3-down inning from Keaton Neal. And now we go to the top of the 6th. Panthers still trail 2-3 back here in just 60 seconds. Hit the baseball back on Paola Sports Live.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Back here, we go to the top of the 6th. Panthers still down 2-3. Jasper Logan still remains on the mound. He deals strike 1 to Jordan Miller, who's 2 for 2 so far. He's singled and tripled. This one's flown into right center. Meinig calls for it and makes the play out in right center for the first out of the 6th inning. Now Benny Reagan to step in. 0 for 2. He flew out and popped out his last 2 times up. Takes called strike 1 on the inside part of the zone there. One count to Benny Reagan. That one fouled. Oh. That was nearby. It's out of play. Count to 1-2 now to Benny Reagan. 1-2. That's way inside. Almost behind him there. Count back to even 2-2. It'll go Benny Reagan, Hagen Whitcraft, and then back to the top of the order. That one was Reagan popping out to the first baseman, Carter Count number 1 there. And that'll be the second straight out. It'll be Hagen Whitcraft.
I said, yep, I'm yet to even make it to the store. I just went to her
Whitcraft, he struck out twice. Takes just a bit outside for ball 1. That one shot into center. It's right in Meinik's path. 3 up, 3 down. Broncos go. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Panthers still trail 2-3. Can the bats come alive here? We'll find out when we come back.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Back here on Paola Sports Live, we go to bottom of the 6th and Jasper Logan to lead off. And I mean, if we're talking about a guy who delivered on that 3-game homestand, he would be the guy. Started it off hot for the Panthers as he falls to an 0-2 count, but all back to where I was saying, he went 7 for 10 on that homestand. He hit the grand slam in the first inning off Trevor McGraw. And they're going to check swing again. They say he won't go that time. Count to the pitcher's count of 1-2. Logan scored 2 runs, 7 RBIs. He only struck out 3 times and walked twice. And he swings and misses for strike 3. That's 5 strikeouts for Keaton Neal. And there's one away in the bottom half of the 6th inning, and now it'll be J.D. Troutman to step up. He flew out and was hit by a pitch his first time up. He'll take outside at the fence for ball 1. Time is called, and now there's a little conversation between coaches from Spring Hill and Paola. There's been words. Both coaches were exchanging words with each other. Now Spring Hill's coach wants to say some more there. And I mean, this rivalry, we take it back to, several years. And Caden, you being a student from Spring Hill, it's always been there's always been tension. There's always been quite a rivalry between these two schools in any sport of any sort.
Oh yeah, a lot of people in Paola maybe say, "Oh, Lewisburg's a rival." For a long time, it was always Spring Hill. At least that's what I remember, But it's been a lot of fun, and their baseball program, Spring Hill's baseball program, especially after I got out of high school, has been really pretty good. They were steady when I was in school, but picked it up, and both programs have been really great.
And it's been pretty great so far this game. A 1-run differential here between these two teams. JD battling a 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's in the turf. Full count we go. I think they were just chirping at each other about maybe a call they didn't like, but Spring Hill's coach made his way back to the dugout, but I don't think Paol's first base coach had anything much less to say. And J.D. Troutman will get on base here to start the bottom of the 6s. He'll take a walk. It'll be the first base runner in quite some time, as Keaton Neal has struck out 5 and has made 2 batters fly out. And that's finally the first base runner for Paola. And that one driven into left field. That's Jace Curley. It's going to be caught, and that's going to be out number 2. That was caught in left field. The center fielder, that's Hagen Whitcraft, ran all the way from center. He's playing kind of more towards left center. I mean, he ran all the way from his position to where he caught the ball there in front of the left fielder, Holden Miller. So Keaton Neal can escape here with 2 aways. He's got Carter Calcup. He swings and misses at that one for strike 1. Carter's grounded out and struck out. Both his time's up. And Troutman takes off for second. That one way off. I believe that was the second baseman. That was Benny Reagan at second. Eventually be fielded by the shortstop, Jordan Miller. Brummer wanted to double check there. They call it a strike. I thought the count was a 1-1. It's 0-2. As Troutman swipes second, trying to be more aggressive on the base pass here. That one in the turf for ball 1. So now to the pitcher's count of 1-2 for Carter Calc. Troutman on second, 2 away. The 1-2, that's over the fence and foul near the varsity softball field, and it's just us here today. Softball is away in Prairie View, so we're sending our best wishes to them as they take on the Buffaloes. Baseball team has done so prior, but Carter Calc will swing and miss for strike 3, and we go to the last inning here after this commercial break. Your score is still 2-3. You're watching Panther Baseball, and you're home for Panther Athletics, Paola Sports Live.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Back here at Paola Sports Live, we go to the 7th inning, and for Spring Hill, it'll be Holden Miller and then Kevin Mead and Keaton Neal. So 1, 2, 3 hitters for Spring Hill, and then it'll be Lowe, the 4-hole hitter, Holden Lowe. That'll be strike 1, swung on and missed there for Holden Miller. That one, a speed pitch, nailed in there right down the middle for strike 2, and now Logan getting ahead early with an 0-2 count. Sets quickly, the 0-2 just outside for 1-2, and Paola faithful can't believe it. So it's the pitcher's count on 1-2. Here it is. Inside 2-2. That almost hit him there. That just about, that was, I think, inches away from hitting Holden Miller. 2-2 fired on inside. That'll be fouled towards the first base side. Count still at 2-2.
I know the Indiana Fever were hitting. They were hitting Caitlin Clark's number because she was drafted #1 overall by the Indiana Fever.
There we go. And
That was just it.
the WNBA world, Caitlin Clark officially the #1 pick in the draft. Meanwhile, was 2-2. Caitlin Clark, number 22. It now goes to 3-2 after a low and inside ball. And now the full count pitch. That's going to be outside for ball 4. And Spring Hill starts the 7th inning with a runner on first. And now it'll be, looks like I thought we're going to see Kevin Mead, but now I believe we may see, it'll be Jasper Logan being replaced off the mound, and the comeback villain himself to step in, I believe. I wonder if we'll see. It's going to be interesting to see who comes into the game here, and I believe it'll be Johnson Martell. We'll tell you more when we come back here in just a minute. It will be Johnson Martell. We're going to step aside as he begins to warm up. You're watching Panther Baseball on Paola Sports Live.
Introducing Fade Strong Barbershop, where style meets tradition.
What's going on, everybody? Mitch Lightfoot here. Super pumped, getting my haircut for my wedding on Saturday. Josh is my guy to go to. Got my haircut by him before my wedding. Got my haircut by him before national championship. Beard, hair, everything. He's the guy to go to. Hit him up. Paola, Kansas, baby. Let's do it.
Fade Strong Barbershop. Elevate your style today.
Back here on Paola Sports Live, and it's everybody's favorite villain, Johnson Martell, to come into the game. And Caden, I know you were with me in Tonganoxie whenever Tonganoxie started to come back, and then he came in and shut down the door real quick. Talk to me about what impresses you about him.
I think he just gets ahead of hitters. When we saw it at Tonganoxie, how you just, as soon as they were kind of getting to an even count, he would just automatically just get ahead of the hitters. And I think that's good for any pitcher to get ahead of your counts. And that's basically
that's basically the spiel, and he certainly has gotten ahead of the count. He currently boasts a 2-0 record, a 2.77 ERA, and 12.6 innings pitched. He's only allowed 11 hits. This is his 5th game. He started 2 games this season. He struck out 12 batters and walked 11. He's allowed 7 runs, 5 of them earned. And he has a save, which would be that game against Tonganoxie. And Martell deals first pitch high for ball 1 to Kevin Mead. He's flown out twice, but his 3rd plate appearance, he reached base on a single. And the umpire is going to issue a bench warning to Spring Hill. And Spring Hill's coach had to come in there and yell at his bench. And Coach Brummer's a little upset there too. He's trying to tell the base umpire what he wants to hear. He believes there's been too much chirping at the opposition. And that's been kind of a big emphasis in Keisha this year. Sportsmanship has been quite the big emphasis in any event. It more was so towards the basketball team. I went to one of the meetings that they held at Lewisburg High School for a bunch of the students, and they wanted to find ways within all the Frontier League schools to put an emphasis on sportsmanship and trying to grow more towards cheering for your team, not being directly derogative towards any reason for the other team.
One thing that makes me think of it is when K-State beat KU last year, when Jerome Tang said, "This isn't about who we just beat. This is about us winning." You know, it's not like not trying to obviously put down the other team. That's your team, and you want to support your team. But there's also rivalries, and I understand it from that standpoint. But you always want to respect the other teammates and your team.
As the game was stopped for a couple minutes, as that one's going to be flown over us there. It'll hit into the shelter there behind us. Count even at 1-1. And I think that was a 3-minute discussion between both the coaches on trying to find a fine line there. It's been quite chirpy all game. But mostly it's been boiling up to this point, and now I think finally it's started to come to the effects and the downfall of it. So Martell's got a 2-on count to Kevin Mead. Runner on first, that's Holden Miller. Fires a fastball in, that's gonna get down in left field, and Kevin Mead already 2 for 4. He singled in his last 2 at bats there. Time called, as I believe Spring Hill's head coach wants to it looks like we have a pinch hitter, as Keaton Neal will no longer be the one hitting. It'll be number 14. It'll be Corey Kirchner. He's batting .509 plate appearances so far. He's has 4 hits. He's scored 4 times. He's got 2 RBIs. He's hit a triple. One of those 4 hits is a triple. So he's got quite the wheels on him. One of the many varsity players on Spring Hill's team that was quite impressive this year, I'd say. He'll look to try and add more insurance for the Panthers as they go to the bottom half of the inning, the last inning, where the Panthers can try and do something here, and it shows Bunnett's foul as Barnes can't make the barehanded catch in foul territory. This will be our last baseball coverage for a bit, as we'll be switching back to softball like I mentioned last week. Softball against Baldwin will be on Thursday. We'll talk more about that on our Fade Strong Barbershop and Strong's Gym post-game show here after the game. The 1-1 to Kirchner. Shows bunts. Called strike 2. So a pitcher's count of 1-2 with nobody away and 2 on from Johnson Martell. Looking to spoil another hitting parade by the Broncos. That one just inside. 2-2 the count. That one swung on. That's hit to second. Toss to second for 1. That'll be the only out they do. So it'll move runners to the corners with 1 away here. It was it was just a little slow ground ball roller there. That'll be Holden Lowe to step in. Another time called here by Spring Hill. First base coach trying to deliver protective gear from Kirchner. So Lowe steps in. Off-speed pitch inside. He'll foul it off. Count to 0-1. Lowe, it walked his first time up, then he singled, but his last at bat he lined out. So a 0 for 1 or 1 for 2 day for for the cleanup hitter. He'll take strike 2, count to 0-2 now. Holden Miller on third, Kirchner on first, one away. Martell has an 0-2 count, time called. The 0-2. And the dirt 1-2, the count now. So about everything is the same except Jasper Logan moves to first, defensive-wise. As Martell feeds another ball to Holden Low, count to 2-2 now. 2-2. Outside, Martell at an 0-2 count. It's now up to full. To 3-2. And the turf ball for Martell loads the bases here. So now with one away and the bases loaded, it'll be Ramey Krogstrom. He struck out and then he reached on an error, and I thought I heard a little thunder there, but the clouds have kind of cleared up. In the background, it's still pretty cloudy on our half. Fired in there for strike 1. Current temperature right now in Paola, 78 degrees and cloudy. 14 mile per hour winds. And Ramey hacks at that one. Count falls to 0-2. It feels like 80 degrees of the humidity outside. So Martell's got a fully loaded bases here for Krogstrom. The 0-2. In there for strike 3. And Johnson Martell sits down Krogstrom for the second time today. And now with 2 away, be Ryan Paul. Ryan has struck out twice and he was hit by a pitch his second time up. Can Martell deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 away? That one flown into center field. X-Man under it. He makes the catch for the third out. And Johnson Martell comes up big here, leaving 3 runners on base. It's the Panthers' turn to try and come back here. Go to the bottom of the 7th. You're watching Panther Baseball on Paola Sports Live.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
There are 2 things in your life that you are in total charge of, your attitude and your effort. Let Revive Paola boost both. Revive Paola is your friendly local health bar, making made-to-order drinks to keep you going. They have a ton of options: a smoothie bar, specialty teas, healthy shakes, caffeine-free options, and even some sips for the kids. You can customize your order with delicious and healthy extras. Please be sure to ask about Revive's nutrition coaching. Put some extra pep in your step with Revive Paola.
Back to Paola Sports Live. The bottom of the 7th is here, and the Panthers have 3 outs to work with. As it's not the situation you want, and it's been Keaton Neal who's really laid down the law on the Panthers the last 2 innings. First pitch he fires in just high for ball 1. It'll be Roman Barnes, David Mercer, then back to the top of the order with Blake Koslow. Same location, same result, ball 2, 2-0 count now. The 2-0. Inside 3-0, and Miller's got the velocity, just the control and location is not working for him. He's already fallen behind to 3-0.
He's working very fast as well.
Repeat that again, sorry, Cade.
I said he's working very fast.
3-0. Shows bunt, pulls away. It'll be in there for strike 1. And normally it's kind of a hidden rule when you're hitting. It's a 3-0 count, and you normally just take it. And now there's more chirping between the coaches. What is going on? I have not seen any anger from either coaches. Both coaches have been getting very frustrated so far, and Roman Barnes a leadoff walk. And just what the Panthers needed is somebody on base, and now David Mercer steps in. If you're Paola, you're going to be happy. David Mercer coming in batting .316. He's driven in 11 batters, and Roman Barnes to go to the bench. He has a courtesy runner. It'll be Reese Hauser. Mercer, he's a hit by a pitch and struck out his second time up. Back to first goes Neal. Hauser slides in safely. That was thrown to the first baseman, Holden Lowe. Shows bunt, does Mercer, it's in there for a strike. Hauser on first. He'll be picked off again. He's in there in time. Count is 0-1. 0-1. In there for strike 2. Mercer's only struck out 5 times, one of the least on the team. And you'd hate to see a strikeout here for Paola when you have a runner on first and you've been hitting the ball so well. Another pickoff. Nothing doing there for Keaton Neal. Mercer has an 0-2 count. Neal delivers. It's just outside for 1-2. David Mercer staying alive here. The 1-2. Called strike 3. That one has just hit the low outside part of the zone there. That strikeout, it's number 7 for Keaton Neal, and only his 2.2 innings pitched. Now to go back to the top of the order, and Koslow will go to work for the 4th time today. That one way outside for ball 1. Koslow singled. He had an offensive interference that was very debated amongst everybody, but he struck out his last time up. Hauser picked off again. He's still safe. It's the 6th time that Neal's picked off Hauser this bottom half of the inning. Swung on and missed, strike 1, and even 1-1 count to the freshman right fielder. Another pickoff there. Count still remains at 1-1, and Spring Hill trying to tone down the aggressive base running Panthers. That one in there for strike two. Count to 1-2 now. The pitcher's count is Keaton Neal finally finds himself ahead in the count again. Another pickoff. Hauser still safe. I believe that was pickoff attempt number 8, Caden. The 1-2. Called, strike 3. And now 2 away here, and it's all up to X-Man Xander Meinig. And with him on the base pass, it'd be huge. It provides more speed already. If he can get on base here, he's already been on base before. He singled his second time up, but he grounded out and Flo had his first and third time up. But with 2 away here and 1 out left in this game, it's now or never as you've got Hunter Lothan on deck. He'll take strike 1, the first pitch delivered to him. Hauser on first. He could take off here, he does not. That one way outside in the turf, count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. High, 2-1 the count now. If Meinig can get a walk here, it'd be huge, knowing that Lothan on deck could make some magic happen and drive in the tying run to extend this game. Hauser dives back to first for the 9th time this bottom half of the inning. And he's safe for the 9th time. Meinig, the 2-1 count. In there for strike 2, down to their last strike. Spring Hill is 4-2 in Frontier League play. Panthers 3-0. 2-2. In the turf, they want to check with the umpire to see if he went. He did not. And now it's a very scary situation, Caden. Full count, 2 away, a runner on first. A walk here would be huge. But a strikeout here would end the game and put you at an 11-4 record and having your first loss in Frontier League play.
Yeah, that would be huge.
The full count from Keaton Neal to Xander Meinig. Called strike 3. And the Panthers drop this one at home, 3-2, your final score. We're going to take a quick commercial break here and come back. We'll have post-game analysis here. Panthers fall to 11-4 on the season, and as for Spring Hill, they improved to 9-4 with 5-2 in Frontier League play. And Paola, they dropped their first game in Frontier League play. We'll be back here in just a few minutes. You're watching Panther Baseball on Paola Sports Live.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rusty Walters in Paola today at 913-294-2737. For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hi, Grandma. I'm really sorry. I won't be able to make it today. I have way too much homework, and you don't have enough internet.
Oh, honey, I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, I need more internet in my house.
Well, you could have just called, right?
Oh.
Call Go Brawley today.
If you're going to wear jewelry, shouldn't it be as unique as you? At Wilson's Jewelers, they can bring your ideas to life. Wilson's can also put old stones in new pieces, or new stones in old pieces, or even just repair what you already love. Wilson's Jewelers brings quality service and old world craftsmanship to the area by learning from jewelry masters from around the world. For 30 years, Wilson's Jewelers has been family owned and operated. When it comes to your adornments, trust Wilson's Jewelers, your personal jeweler. Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Community banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
Looking for a taste of home-cooked goodness and a welcoming hometown atmosphere? Look no further than Circle C Cafe in Paola. Indulge in mouth-watering breakfasts that'll jumpstart your day or savor the hearty lunches with farm-fresh ingredients that'll make your taste buds dance. Circle C Cafe, where delicious food and friendly faces come together. Stop in and see them at 1305 Baptiste in Paola. Circle C Cafe, hometown flavors, hometown pride. Find them at facebook.com/Circle C Cafe.
Your home is your sanctuary, and it deserves to look its best. Whether you're looking to update your interior, spruce up your exterior, or give your cabinets a fresh look, trusted residential house painters Absolute Painting are here to help. At Absolute Painting, they specialize in providing top-notch home painting services to homeowners just like you. Their team of professionals have years of experience and the skills necessary to transform your home into a beautiful, welcoming space. Call for a free quote today. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Ladies, do you know what you want to drink?
Ooh, yeah, I'll have the unlimited coffee.
Me too. You got some coffee?
You know, back in my day, unlimited meant there were no limits.
But you mean
Tired of paying for unlimited offers that leave you feeling limited? Experience Limitless with Go Brawley.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rusty Walters in Paola today at 913-294-2737. For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hi, Grandma. I'm really sorry. I won't be able to make it today. I have way too much homework, and you don't have enough internet.
Oh, honey, I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, I need more internet in my house.
Well, you know you could have just called, right?
Oh.
Call Go Brawley today.
If you're going to wear jewelry, shouldn't it be as unique as you? At Wilson's Jewelers, they can bring your ideas to life. Wilson's can also put old stones in new pieces, or new stones in old pieces, or even just repair what you already love. Wilson's Jewelers brings quality service and old world craftsmanship to the area by learning from jewelry masters from around the world. For 30 years, Wilson's Jewelers has been family owned and operated. When it comes to your adornments, trust Wilson's Jewelers, your personal jeweler.
Hi, folks, and welcome back to our coverage of Panther baseball here on Paola Sports Live. 3-2, your final score as the Panthers drop only their 4th game this season and their first in Frontier League play, and as the Broncos, another game better for them, and they move to 9-4 on the season. Yeah, 9-4 on the season for them, and their 5th win in Frontier League play. Is this will bring us to our post-game show, and that's presented to you by Faith Strong Barbershop and Strong's Gym. Faith Strong Barbershop combines tradition with the latest trends for a cut above the rest. Make your appointment by calling 913-713-8269. Faith Strong Barbershop, elevate your style today. And alongside my cameraman, Caden Garbajo, I'm Brendan Bullen. As we kind of just quickly wrap up this very heated rivalry, and it certainly was heated. There was a lot of jawing between whether it be the benches or the coaches. I mean, talk to me about what you saw from today's game, although we didn't cover much of it due to the weather delay and then also the power supply. Kind of talk to me about what you saw today, Caden.
I just think it was two really good teams going at it. Like you said, like a long-standing rivalry here, and it was very competitive. You know, and a lot of these games are going to be pretty close, and there's going to be some heated battles there. It's always good to have these types of games during the season because it makes the players, you know, it reminds them that they still, you know, care and really want to win.
And for the Broncos, I mean, talk to me about Keaton Neal. He was throwing heat, and he struck out 9 batters. Well, actually, I should say, if I marked it down, sorry, 10. He struck out 10 batters in the 4 innings he pitched. He struck out 10 batters, and this kid's only a sophomore throwing that kind of heat. Talk to me about what went down with him and how he managed to shut down the Panthers, although their bats have been hot recently. He certainly did the trick for them.
Yeah, I mean, ever since he came in, you know, he was highly touted as a freshman last year, and he's continued to get better as his high school career has continued to go on here. Yeah, I mean, just having that mindset of attacking each hitter, and Paola had a pretty tough time trying to get a hit against him.
I mean, you talked about the juniors who really, they were the ones who managed to come across and get some hit. I mean, Blake Constable being the only freshman, but Sander Meinig, J.D. Troutman, they got on base. Troutman got on base twice. He walked, and then he was hit by a pitch in the first inning. Curley managed to get it on base. I mean, the juniors are really the cornerstone of this team, I'd say, especially, you know, when you could throw in Martell, the senior, the lone senior 1 of 2. I mean, this team, they may have not had the result they wanted, but they're still playing the best ball ever right now. I mean, what's your take on that?
Yeah, I mean, that's really all that you can ask for them. I know they did lose tonight, but it's always nice that they can, you know, keep their head held high and not get down about this one. There's lots of other games. There's still fairly almost during the half the season to come here, but yeah, I mean, they'll take this one on the chin, and you know, they'll continue to be back stronger next game.
And obviously, I mean, you talk about, I'm sure that they wanted to win this rivalry, and you just saw that this rivalry was in effect tonight. But I mean, is this something that, you know, they don't really have much time to, you know, dwell on this loss. They've got a game in less than 24 hours. They've got a game Tuesday. They're on the road at Bishop Ward, and then you come back Thursday. They're playing Baldwin, which we'll cover the softball. We'll cover that just a second. I mean, this Frontier League we've seen is really good, and if you can play really good ball against the Frontier League opponents, you're most likely going to see them at state, and it's most likely going to be some good competition for them.
Yeah. Frontier League is a juggernaut. I mean, you have a lot of great teams, and we've covered a lot of the teams, and it's been nice to see. But, you know, for Paola, I would say just don't dwell on this loss because, like you said, as the season goes on, you're going to have a lot more games. It's a quick turnaround, and you really can't afford to do that in this time of the year.
Especially in this time of the year, yeah, they won't see Spring Hill, they won't see Bonner either, where that game will be on April 30th, I believe, is the date on that game. And I'm going to check on the score of the softball game. It's currently in the bottom of the third. The Panthers currently are up on the Buffaloes 2-1. And check who scored there. It was a single, or that would be Prairie View. Let me see what happened here. McCorkadall managed to single on a ground ball to right field, and 2 runners would score, which would be Abby Bouse and Ellie Smale were the 2 runners that ended up scoring. So they are currently pitching as we are in the bottom of the third. Panthers lead that 2-1. Emmy Morris is on the mound. For those of you wondering, she's 32 pitches in. And speaking of softball, we'll see the ladies on Thursday as we will be back with our softball coverage. They take on the Baldwin Bulldogs, one of the more competitive teams in the Frontier League. The Frontier League softball, it's been all over the place. There's a couple juggernauts, there's a couple so-so teams, but I mean, this one that we're going to see on Thursday is going to be one that's going to be pretty interesting to see the fate of the league go on and how the standings will shake up. I mean, Caden, this season has gone by so quick. We're close to like 2.5 weeks. We're like 3.5 weeks away from being the end of the season and moving on to postseason play. I mean, it's been quite the season so far.
It's been a fun season, and all the games I've came out to broadcast with you, I've enjoyed every one of them. No matter what the equipment failure was or what
what malfunction we had on what certain day. I mean, we've been through all of it,
Yeah,
but that'll do it for us here from the Paola Baseball and Softball Complex. Paola will have a game tomorrow. We will not have that streamed, although if this game did get rained out, then it would most likely be that we travel to Bishop Ward tomorrow. But thankfully this game went on and we were able to broadcast this game, so Bishop Ward will be the home team tomorrow. The Panthers will travel there. We will not have that game streamed, and then both teams will come back home on Thursday. They take on Baldwin. Remember, softball will get the leg of that doubleheader. The first pitch is projected to be at 4:30 p.m. We will be live at 4:15 right here on Paola Sports Live, and then Paola girls will take their turn on softball on the 23rd, and that's our second softball game of the 2 that we got before we move on to baseball on the 30th. That's our next baseball broadcast, April 30th. That's a Tuesday against Bonner Springs, and then we alternate back to softball, and that'll do it. So our last baseball broadcast will be April 30th against Bonner Springs, but that'll do it again here for us from the USD 368 Panther Baseball Softball Complex. Alongside my cameraman, Ken Garbajo, I'm Brendan Bolin, signing off from the lovely city of Paola, Kansas. Roll Panthers.
You've been watching Panther Athletics on Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at gobrawley.com. Also by Thanks for watching, and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your new home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live.